I came to know Kenyan Alliance from the time they merged. Of course, it was Sun Alliance, which merged with Alliance Insurance of UK. So when they merged in '79, I knew the people who started insurance company. I knew and read about the original owners of Sun Alliance and then Alliance Insurance. The Kenyan Alliance, once they merged, it was started on a very solid foundation.
One of the things that I will never forget about Kenyan Alliance that particular time was the pile of files that were on the desks of the underwriters. And I think it stemmed from the fact that they had a very interesting history of retaining customers for the longest.
In the 80s and in the 90s, of course, the market was very small. And it was, like I've said, it was a club. And if you had gained trust and confidence and security, then you found it very easy to do business. The Kenyan Alliance has been one of the very strong beacons of insurance, and in that club of possibly about 12 big insurance companies, Kenyan Alliance was always a respected brand and is still a respected brand.
Those of us who have been a little bit older in this industry, you see, we have traditions and habits that we had formed. I think this tradition has consistently gone on, happening in Kenyan Alliance with that rich history, that rich heritage of professionalism. We continue seeing it even to this day.
Kenyan Alliance was always a leader in skill and talent, even those days. And the Kenyan Alliance always invested in skill and talent. And I think, if I remember very well, if you wanted a very good underwriter, you will be shopping first at Kenyan Alliance. And that has not changed much. So I do believe that the anchor shareholders of Kenyan Alliance have been very, very deliberate in making sure that they sustain the brand in terms of capitalization, in terms of training.
At Kenyan Alliance, as you've said it, we have both the Gen X, we have the millennials, and we have the Gen Zs. And they all have very different perspectives towards work. Gen Z is more looking towards flexibility and more openness, while the Gen X look more towards professionalism and a specific way of doing things. So just aligning these two together is that we've organized several forums where we have all of them meeting together and sharing ideas. And in this, we try to tap more into the innovation of the Gen Zs, and we also try to tap more from the professional and experience of the Gen X.
With the new management and with the change of management, I see them a bit more agile. They are agile to our needs. They are willing to sit at the table. They are willing to listen and get us to, by virtue of we are dealing with multiple clients, they are also willing to understand that this is what the client wants and become more agile to listening to us as a broker, I would say.
What I'm seeing in the new Kenyan Alliance is a total overhaul. The newness, not only on the faces but also on the mindsets, is amazing. We have perhaps the best that you can get in the industry.
Even as we are 100 years and we have served the nation for over 100 years, we are a modern brand that is listening to the customers and adapting to the current needs. The customer of today is a customer that is looking for automation, is looking for self-service, is a customer that is looking for speed, and is looking to be understood as an individual. So as Kenyan Alliance, these are the things that we are looking at adopting in terms of serving our customers. We don't want our customers to wait for service because of the need for speed. They are busy people, they are looking for innovation, and there's a lot of competition in this area.
What is giving brokers confidence to work with Kenyan Alliance? We know you have had your past and your challenges, and that, first of all, in itself is a good positive thing, because you have some reference points and you now know what brokers look for. Brokers look for stability. Brokers look for continuity, for efficiency. We cover people's assets and properties, and therefore your past should be able to inform you the things that perhaps have not worked very well, the things that have and the things that you can do extremely well. I think the new changes in the management, bringing new ideas, new minds, new faces, young, older, with rich heritage and experience. That is giving us brokers a real confidence.
These are the insurance companies came out the other day. And the roots of Kenyan Alliance were based on solid, professional, sound mind people who, when they put their roots into Kenya, they knew there's a market, and then you get people to know, you train people.
109 years would mean experience to me, would mean you can be trusted as an underwriter, would mean we are looking into 209 years. I'll say there has been a lot of synergy in terms of partnerships. We've seen management change, we've seen the landscape change, we've seen even Kenyan Alliance and as well as our sales change. What I would say Kenyan Alliance has been for us as a broker is a supporting partner.
I'm no doubt that Kenyan Alliance is going to leave the Kenyan brand. It's very special that you carry the Kenyan brand in the insurance market. I don't think there's any other company who are referred to as Kenyan.
We only stay relevant by listening to the customer. That is our key initiative towards customer excellence. Listen to the customer and hear the customer and implement what the customer wants. Our commitment is to be able to partner with you, walk the journey with you as we serve our common customers, our mutual customers, to the benefit of each one of us.